If your Easter eggs are hatching, that's trouble to begin with.
That's true.
Nonetheless, Sabo, certainly a more reserved approach, very calculated approach with Snake, and it paid dividends in that losers semifinal.
Yeah, and Snake being a very patient character, thrives off of that patient game, planting projectiles, planting the bomb, planting C4, planting grenades. You have to be very, very aware when you're a Snake player of where you place your projectiles, when they explode. It's a lot of calculations, and Sabo did a great job.
So now we'll have to see how Enzo fares against Sabo. Another Philadelphia PR matchup. You know what? Why deviate from what works? Sticking with the Snake. Welcome to Losers Final. Winner goes on. Loser
If it
goes
ain't
home.
broke. Okay, here we go. We got Pokemon Stadium here.
If it ain't broke, blow it up anyway. Seems to be the motto of most Snakes. And
one of the cool things about Grenade is that it trades with a lot of aerials, but it explodes at the same time. So Snake often wins those trades just by throwing grenades out.
yeah, true. So now as Sabo.
As you see there,
Yeah.
the Razor Leaf connected with the grenade.
Yeah, not a whole lot of things beat out Razor Leaf, to be completely honest. So definitely a useful thing to have to neutralize one part of the offense of Ivysaur. It can be one of the more annoying aspects of Ivysaur's game, to be completely honest with you. It's not even the fact that you just can't get in on the thing, and if your spacing is wrong, you get vine whipped for it.
Absolutely. And right now, we're seeing good mortar play by the edge. It's very, very hard to return the stage from ledge against Snake. Has a ton of options that just completely litter the corners with projectiles.
Indeed, looking for the C4, maybe a little early on that, Esquire.
So that was a nice, I almost said power shield, but that's parry in this game.
Yeah,
that was a nice parry, and then up tilt absolutely takes that stock with power.
That's an up tilt in any game.
That's right, that's right.
Dashed attack. And indeed, that down air is such a good. You usually see that. You usually see that down air upon recovery,
right near the ledge.
Yeah, which you can act out of that up B. One of the better things about Snake, in my opinion.
That's right. It gets that slight rise as well near the end, making it very unpredictable. So right now, Sabo at a very dangerous 181.
Yeah.
Any hit could kill. Oh, just barely whiffs that back air.
We saw Sabo going for the relatively rare low recovery of Snake, and yeah, that's a big old throw from a big old lizard. So
we're going to see Ivysaur here trying to space out Snake, having a little bit of a zoning battle here. So I feel like Razor Leaf and Grenade is a fairly even trade between each other. You're not sure what's going to blow up. You're not sure what's going to go through. And that up tilt, again, is going to take that second stock. A very strong option for Snake. Has been since Brawl. Still remains a strong option in Ultimate.
I mean, that was basically a staring contest. Which one was going to blink first? And indeed, it was Enzo getting just a little bit too impatient, and he suffers the up tilt for it.
Right.
That's the thing. If you're going to come at any one of these characters, yes, Ivysaur and Snake, they want to set up by zoning out, but if you come at them, you best come correct, or else you suffer a stock loss like that. And, and there you go. The up smash is going to take the stock off of Sabo. So sometimes all you need is pure muscle.
And there.
Beautiful. There it is indeed. Sabo going up 1-0. He's one game closer to a date with Juice in grand finals.
So one of the things I want to point out there that Sabo did really well was parrying. Parrying was a huge part of Sabo's success in that match. He only had a few parries, 2 or 3, but every single time he got that parry, he made the most of it. One led to a kill up tilt. Another led to a situation where he knocked Pokemon Trader off stage. If you can master the parry in this game and take advantage of the situations that arise from parry, it's a very powerful tool.
Indeed, taking advantage of those 3 extra frames that you get off of parry. And you know what? You have to have a pretty good knowledge of your character to know exactly how to act out of that. It's not just out of shield options. You get just a little bit more out of it. And indeed, Enzo is going to have to negotiate that.
So now we're in Smashville here, a little bit of a smaller stage, a little bit less room to work with for projectiles, but a little bit more wiggle room for Pokemon Trainer in this matchup. Nice forward smash, able to catch that landing. Oh, almost gets the forward smash. And there's that down air we were talking about near ledge. That's such a good tool because that nice little rise it has at the end.
Spot dodge into down tilt from Snake, and but that up air, just as impressive as ever.
Yes. infamous, and that word is infamous for a reason with how big that hitbox is. Same with down air, almost gets it, but again, Snakes meets down air with his own down air.
Sure, you've seen that image macro on Twitter with that Ivysaur up air
yeah.
hitbox, like consuming the entire planet. Oh my!
So that was a very nice down smash right there by Enzo. Able to, I don't know, I'm not sure if that was a 2-frame or just a really nice down smash needed ledge. Either way, that's going to be Sabo's first stock.
It certainly had the range to either 2-frame or catch him on the recovery, but that's generally why you want to see Snakes recovering high is very susceptible. If you don't grab ledge right away, you are in very real danger of getting those 2 frames, either by Wolves, as we have seen, or indeed that Ivysaur down smash.
So what's interesting that I just noticed here is Snakes up B. Oh, there we go. Nice up air to take Enzo's first stock. But what I noticed is that Snakes up B. Oh,
what a jab block!
Fantastic. Oh, and he got a taunt at the end. A little bit of flair.
Absolutely.
A little bit of flair from Enzo.
Yeah, welcome.
He's feeling himself.
Welcome to Enzo, folks. He is looking to improve off of that loser semifinal appearance in at Codename Bears 184, and indeed already has, but he's looking for more now. He'll be looking for it at the expense of Sabo. Oh, Ivysaur going
really deep.
Yeah, that was dangerous, to be completely honest.
Yeah.
Air dodge is back to the stage.
But Sabo was actually in a really bad position, and that's going to take a nice nair.
How deep did he go for that neutral air? Goodness gracious, Enzo unblinking in the face of potential death.
Yeah, so
to tie it up at 1.
One of the things about tethers is that a lot of people think that tethers are very easy to gimp. They're usually, quote, not very good up B recoveries. But what it does allow you to do is, as long as you have stage control, and as long as you have control of that ledge, you can go deep. You can go real deep as long as you keep your second jump. It's a very safe option when you're off stage and trying to return it so long as you control the stage.
Indeed. So, as we keep things going for game number 3, you saw the stage selection at home. And can't imagine that Sabo's going to deviate away from Snake,
no,
despite...
I think you're going to see this matchup for some time.
Indeed. Perhaps all the way to a game 5 if we're lucky enough.
Fortunate, yeah, if we are. So now we're going to go to Kalos, a very, very big stage. So we just went from a small stage to a big stage. One of the newer legalized stages in Ultimate. I know the game's been out for quite some time, but still worth pointing out in case you were not aware that this is a legal stage.
Yes, is the answer to that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So you see a lot of projectile characters thriving here. The platforms are interesting because they're not really in a position in the stage that you can take advantage of in terms of approach. It's just more of ledge play. So that has its own elements. And now, fun fact, in Smash 4, this stage, you were not able to wall jump off of the stage. But in Ultimate, you are able to wall jump. So characters that have wall jumps are able to finally wall jump on this stage. And that up air was a nice confirm off of an errant grenade.
And the taunt afterwards. Yeah, that's...
Yeah, Enzo, again, is really feeling himself right now.
And he was just looking for an up smash for damage. He knows that that's not going to kill. Come on, this is Snake at 12%. Obviously not, but...
Nice up air. So up air looking like Donkey Kong right there, trying to land with it.
And now, sitting at 161%. What a parry by Enzo, looking for a follow-up.
Nice
was not able to find it. And there's the taunt by Sabo. Put him in a box.
Snake's in a little bit of a tricky situation. Nice back air. Gets a grenade out. Ooh, goes for that raw forward smash. So there's a little bit of trying to style on that one. Oh, and that grenade's going to explode, but nice job by Sabo to, again, awareness of the Snake player, knowing when that grenade was going to explode. Nice forward air. We'll try to go for that down. Interesting. So that up B is actually playing a key role in this matchup. Able to interrupt Ivysaur with a lot of Ivysaur's edge guarding tools. It stopped a lot of the down airs, but that's not going to stop that back throw.
It'll never stop the taunt, man. It will never stop the taunt.
We got back air to back air. One of Charizard's. Oh, this is very risky by Sabo.
Oh, my!
Very risky by Sabo. That's going to be game 3, rather.
Stomp out the fire. And indeed, Enzo goes up 2-1 on Sabo, and now all of a sudden Sabo back up against the wall once again. Now, we've obviously just saw him come back from a deficit bigger than this, but what makes this situation different from Sabo? How does he need how does he need to adjust to what Enzo is doing?
Well, I think that's the benefit of a best-of-5 in this match. You can take your time. You can figure out what stages work best. You can figure out what matchups work best. You can decide whether or not you want a character switch. That's going to be the key here to see if he wants to stick with Snake. If he does stick with Snake, maybe, just take a step back, think how Snake interacts with Ivysaur, think about what went wrong in there. Maybe he did a few up Bs that were errant on the side. That he tried to get back to stage and had a hard time because Pokemon Trainer, especially Ivysaur, is just able to track you down. And using, what did I say? Right there, we're going to see a character switch. We're not going to see Snake here. Instead, we're going to see Roy. And this is, again, the benefit of the best-of-5. It gives you breathing room. And we're going to see what happens in this Game 4.
And it should be noted, we did not see Roy the entire set against Beast. Even when he was down 2-0, that's when he made the transition over to Snake. But he was playing Fox for those first 2 games.
Right. Did
not take a game. So now we're going to see the Roy get broken out. And I was wondering exactly, why would he have avoided Roy up until now, in your opinion?
I'm not quite sure. Again, Pokemon Trainer is a hard character to define because, again, it is 3 characters in one.
Right.
Roy being a character that has it's a little bit of heft. It's a fast faller. It's a little bit combo through. Squirtle may have a decent time getting in. Ivysaur could space out, but what Roy excels at is high firepower, pun intended.
Oh, yeah.
And very high speed, very good closing speed. Oh, and that down air
my!
again.
Yo, I thought Grass was supposed to be weak to fire. What's going on?
I'm not sure. Usually that's not effective, but it was super effective. But there we go, and there's where the fire comes in. So now we have fire versus fire.
Indeed. We'll have to see if the fire can melt the steel of Roy's Sword of Seals and indeed melt away the tournament hopes of Sabo in 4 games. Looking for the down air on the ledge. Not quite that easy to find. Challenging the recovery of Roy is definitely... Oh,
that
my!
That was a fantastic nair and uppy for that kill.
What a Vine Whip.
Ivysaur's a fantastic character in this game.
Indeed, and it has Sabo down to his tournament stock. Now, this is the Roy that carried Sabo onto the PR.
Oh, gets that fake out with the up B, but it does not phase Sabo. Nice back air. Back air being a very strong option for Roy. Can kill. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, so here's the issue that I'm it's very, very hard, like heart attacky, where Sabo goes out and tries to gimp and extends a little bit too far.
That's always kind of been his thing, is that he's a hyper-aggressive player, and obviously that's a good thing in this game. You want to apply that pressure, but you want to apply safe pressure with those hitboxes. You don't want to just go charging in looking for that kill. Sabo, he does have the tendency to do that, and he will not be able to make it back. Enzo moves on to Grands.
So I think what happened there is that Sabo in that set overextended himself, which Enzo did a great job of capitalizing on.